Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel Intexture by ANK. In today's video, we're going to talk about common interior design mistakes and things that can make any home look dated. So, let's get started. For every great design, there are a few pretty terrible ones. They all succumb to one or more of the worst interior design mistakes, and it shows. Fortunately, you can avoid the same fate by knowing what not to do. Keep watching as we explore some common design blunders and how to fix them if you become the unfortunate victim of an interior design fail. Painting mistakes are among the most common interior design faux pas out there, and it's one of the worst ones too. The reason lies in its overwhelming influence on the rest of the space. It impacts the ambience, mood, and look of the room. Consider color psychology and test swabs in your preferred room before committing paint to the wall. To fix it, first choose a base color that will stand the test of time. This means large surfaces like walls, ceilings, and floors are best in neutral or muted hue. You can then select supporting tones that work well with the main shade. Playing it safe is often an easy way to avoid interior design errors altogether. Also, if you have existing furniture you want to keep, use them as a guide for your wall colors. A bad layout is one of the most common interior design mistakes that's vital to avoid. Often, ill-planned interiors lack a positive visual and practical flow. They neglect the movement of foot traffic as well as aesthetic elements. If you want to fix this, consider your room size, furniture selection and placement. Then measure and try different layouts. You can create a harmonious space by decorating around a center like a coffee table while ensuring all sides are equally weighted. Before we go any further, if you want to support us, then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Some interior design mistakes can feel counterintuitive. For example, decorating a room with small furniture may feel right, but it can make the space look cluttered. On the other hand, too many chairs and sofas can take away the roominess of a large room. Scale is vital in any given room when you want to fix this mistake. Balance small or low-profile pieces with larger or taller items and allow breathing space between projects. The last is especially true with sofas and tables. And finally, avoid clustering chairs around the coffee table. Plushness underfoot can make a room feel cozy and complete. Yet, when a rug is in the incorrect size, it will make the interior feel awkward. As one of the worst interior design mistakes to make, getting it right can be so beneficial. A rug is not only grounding, but it can also add depth and definition through zoning and texture. Choosing the correct rug size is an instant fix. However, the right rug varies from one room to the next and depends on the room size, the layout, and the furniture. A lounge, for instance, needs a rug big enough to fit at least all the front legs of the seating. A dining room rug must allow space for chairs to be pulled out from the table. And finally, a bedroom rug should extend at least 2 feet on the sides of the bed. A room can have beautiful furniture yet still feel off. Not utilizing room efficiently is often the culprit. This includes neglecting walls, ceilings, and vertical space. Unfortunately, the bedroom is where these interior design mistakes run wild. One way to avoid this common interior design mistake is by adding dimension. Use furniture with different heights, artwork, and pendant or floor lighting. Don't be afraid to try something new, like a canopy bed or floor-to-ceiling curtains. It's easy to get stuck on a certain look and finish, especially if a trend has caught your eye. But fixating too heavily on one aspect can make the room seem flat and unimaginative. Single color themes or all similar finishes can be monotonous without variety. But these are simple interior design mistakes to avoid, especially as these spaces typically feel incomplete. To fix it, you can create a cohesive whole without matching all your furniture. If you want a neutral or monochromatic scheme, pick a primary color and shades in the same color family. Grays, for instance, have warm and cool tones. A combination of both is sure to add more depth to your space. Additionally, add different textures and materials to avoid the worst design mistakes. These accents can feature as a rug, drapes, throw pillows, upholstery, and even cabinetry. Even if an interior has great furniture, it won't feel right when everything has the same finish and texture. We function on a multi-sensory level. With this in mind, visual and tactile elements should enhance your experience of a room. To fix this mistake, add depth through various textures, sizes, and heights. Wallpaper and paint effects can create a beautiful backdrop, but don't forget the ceiling. Paint, panels, and moldings can do wonders for the overall feel of a room. You can also bring in lovely tactile elements in the shape of rugs and organic decor or accent tables. There's a line between tastefully old school and unpleasantly outdated. Good home decor is subjective, and pinpointing outdated interior design isn't as easy as pointing to an old piece of furniture or decor. The last thing you want is to feel trapped in an outdated dead ringer for a decade past. From antiques to classic styles and vintage inspirations, we love bringing things of old into our home. However, there's a line between tastefully old school and unpleasantly outdated. If you feel like your home is stuck in the past, but you can't put your finger on why, according to us, one of these things may be the offending item. Popcorn ceilings are likely a common interior trend that many of us have lived through in our childhood homes, or similar, and indeed one that many of us can attest to has got to go. They are also called stucco or acoustic ceilings, grew popular in the late 1950s and were installed into homes as it was not only time and cost effective but also helped absorb sound and cover up imperfections in the ceiling. Mirrored wardrobes might come as a surprise to some. The mirror wardrobe was very popular for many years. Plus, it was space-saving and functional. But sadly, mirror wardrobes are no longer stylish. Instead, go for a textured wood or a warm tone color for the wardrobe. Something neutral and natural works best. Then add a mirror as part of the decor of the room. The all-white minimalist look might be a kitchen trend set to retire. Organization when cooking is ideal, and making sure your kitchen looks hygienic is a no-brainer. However, sleek, glossy kitchens with plain cabinets and no bowls, cutlery, glasses or utensils of any kind in sight can leave them feeling slightly devoid of character. Instead of a shiny, cleared-out kitchen, hanging plants, books, pots and pictures create a warm, lived-in feel, and warm lighting and paint colors are much more appealing. Don't get us wrong, we love a boucle furniture trend. However, it's becoming slightly overused and only works well alongside certain interior colors and room layouts. For a small, rounded sofa or cozy chair by the fireplace, boucle stands out nicely, but too much can make a room appear busy and take away the distinctive arty element that reminds us of a piece of architecture rather than furniture. We are moving away from the all-grey color schemes that have reigned the last decade, with warmer neutrals becoming more popular. We understand why this one was so popular. Grey goes with everything. It comes in a multitude of shades. It appears different in various lighting and it's non-offensive. However, we feel this year is the year to be braver with our interior color palette and insert some splashes of color into our home decor. Plants inside your home can be charming, and the occasional green hanging fern gives a cute bohemian vibe. However, green ferns are taking over indoor spaces and brighter, colorful plants need not be tossed aside to make room for them. Placing a radiant pink orchid on your coffee table or a handful of daffodils on the kitchen windowsill incorporates a splash of color into your plant decor. And this is a great way to inject your personality into a room. The cookie-cutter design approach following one particular aesthetic has the increasing potential to make a home look dated. As an Instagram trend, white walls with white furniture, white rugs, white coffee table books, and old vibrant plant or accent thrown in looks fantastic. However, not only is it impractical, those with children or pets will agree with us here, but it also lacks personality. The eclectic nature of using various styles has a much more forward-thinking design dynamic and keeps a home looking current and fresh. Stark whites still have their moment in the world of design. However, unless packed with a punch, such as a splash of gold or integrating varying textures, this can look done. This is it for this video. If you liked our video, then don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.